The thing I thrive off more than anything in life was like, I was a sad kid who didn't get patted on the back and told, good job, good work. And I worked so hard. Like I tried.
Yeah.
So when my brothers say, oh man, thank you. Good job, dude. Good job. That's like my whole, I can ride off of that for like a month.
I love Joel and Benj, and I've really learned a lot from them because like I struggle a lot with like self-editing and like self-criticism. You know, like I mean, I've painted so many things, and then the next day I've been like, nah, it's not good enough, and painted over it. You know, and you know, like do that thing that so many artists struggle with, where they're like, I can't release it unless it's perfect. You know, and you kind of like you look at a piece and you're like, okay, is there anything bad someone could say about this? You know, and like if I can't think of anything, then I'll put it out. Whereas Joel and Benj, they really treat their work as like an exercise, and like the process is the thing. And they'll just make stuff and put it out. And yeah, like some of it won't hit, but some of it will. They don't know what's going to hit and what isn't, you know? And it's really kind of helped me learn to just put it out there. Like it's not my place to censor myself. Just put every idea out there and give it a chance to grow. And you know, you never know what's gonna come out of it. Benji,
I'm gonna twist my arm.
is everybody?
Hey guys.
It's strange, like interviewing. I don't even want to call it an interview, but like a conversation with someone that's I know so well and I have so much history with. But then I have to kind of like look at it through a public eye. And a big part of my relationship with you is like being protective of you in a way, you know? And
You're very protective of me.
I am. I
know, I feel protected.
You mean a lot to me.
I feel like I'm in your cloak of
This is a safe space. This is a safe space.
Yeah.
In LA, it's a town of optics.
It's a funny town.
Yeah, and like presentation and kind of appearances. And you know, I've got 3 numbers in my phone of people who like, if I have a flat tire on the highway or a body in my trunk I need to get rid of.
What does it say, your 3 a.m. friend?
Yeah, for sure. Like you're that, like always.
Yeah.
And even when you're running around doing a million things, like raising kids now, it's like you always pick up the phone.
Well, the way I feel sitting here with you right now is the way I felt day one.
Yeah. No, I knew, I was like, oh, this is my people.
Yeah.
It's so easy to take a snapshot of your life and what it is now and assume a lot of things. Anyone from the outside would assume a lot of things, but even like, you know, I went to you guys' show in Vegas recently, and you guys were doing the show for the, what's it called? The
When We Were Young.
The When You Were Young festival,
yeah.
You know? And you got paid like a chunk of change to do that show.
Yeah, we did.
And you guys spent all the money that you made from that show on flying everyone out and putting them up at like the Four Seasons.
Yeah.
Like I came downstairs for breakfast at the Four Seasons, and there's 4 tables full of people, and you're like, oh, hey Scott, this is like my cousin such and such, and my second cousin such and such, and this is their neighbor like Ralph, and all this stuff. And for you to have come so far from where you started, but still like bring those people with you is like really testament. Like I'm such an honor to be in like your family in that way. Like walk me through like the environment you grew up in, you know, like the actual environment, and then like what the home life was like.
Yeah, my dad was the hardest working guy I've ever known.
And what did he do?
He was a butcher, but he painted houses on the weekend or whenever he had nights, or he worked. He was always working multiple jobs. My dad's passed away now, so it's there's also that thing of like I wanting to honor his memory, but also being honest. But I think he was my dad was a real soulful guy, and he had a lot of swagger too. And I think that he was also the type of guy that like didn't want to owe anyone money, didn't want to owe anyone, like so we could sit here candidly and talk about the good and the bad. So when we were growing,
was it mostly just alcohol, just drinking a lot?
Well, I think that there was a lot of trauma. So there was a lot of rage in our house.
Right.
There was a lot of fear. There was a lot of.
And that came out through your dad mostly?
Yeah. And then with my mom, it was more. She was terrified of everything. So we didn't get to learn about the world.